Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to talk to you about the idea of lowering the voting age to 16. This is a topic that has been discussed in many countries around the world and is close that we take an important look at the arguments for and against it. First, let me start out by saying that I understand to involve young people in the democratic process. After all, they are the future of our country and their voices deserve to be heard. However, I believe that lowering the voting age to 16 is not the right way to achieve this goal. My reason for opposing this idea is that 16-year-olds are simply not as mature enough to make informed decisions about the future of our country. At this age, many of young people are still in high school and are focused on their studies and their social lives and overall just their personal interests. They may not have enough life experience to fully understand the complexities and politics that are involved in policy making. Furthermore, teenagers are often influenced by their peers and by popular trends, rather than by the careful consideration that is required to discuss the issues at hand. They may be more likely to base on their emotional appeals or slogans rather than the merits or the candidates or the ideas that are at hand. Secondly, the voting age is not just a random number, but a reflection of the age at which we believe people in this country are ready to take on important responsibilities. In the United States, for example, 18 is the age where people are allowed to vote, join the military, and also sign contracts, because this is the age that we believe people are capable of making important decisions that will affect not only their own lives, but the lives of others. Lowering the voting age to 16 would be inconsistent with these principles. It would suggest that 16-year-olds are equally capable of making important decisions, but this is simply not the case. Moreover, I believe 16-year-olds have many opportunities to get involved in politics and civic life. They can volunteer for political campaigns, participate in protests and demonstrations, and engage in discussions about issues that matter to them. These activities can help them learn about the political process, and develop skills that they need to be responsible and engaged citizens. Thirdly, teenagers have a lack of motivation, and even at the age of 18, do not have as great election turnouts. According to the National Library of Medicine, citizens under 18 are not as politically motivated as those who are above 18. In research in Austria, where the voting age is 16, voting turnouts were significantly less with those who are under 18 than those who are in older groups. Furthermore, the study also showed that the quality of votes from voters under 18 was not as great as those who are older. Overall, both quantity and quality of votes from those who are under 18 is not as great as those who are older than 18. Finally, I want to emphasize that the act of voting is a serious responsibility that should not be taken lightly. When we cast our ballots, we are not just expressing our personal preferences, but we are also contributing to the collective decision-making process that shapes the future of our country. We have a duty to vote thoughtfully and responsibly based on the careful consideration and the issues of the candidates. Lowering the voting age to 16 would risk trivializing this important responsibility by suggesting that it is just another form of entertainment or social media activity. We should be encouraging young people to take their role as a citizen seriously and to engage in the political process in a responsible and informed way. In conclusion, while I support the idea of involving young people in politics, I do not believe that lowering the voting age to 16 is the right way to achieve this goal. Instead, we should focus on providing young people with more important opportunities to learn about politics and civic engagement, and we should encourage them to become responsible and engaged citizens. Thank you for listening, and I hope you also agree with me. Thank you.